up, gangsters? Alright, so let's see. My little fishy. The moon was just in Taurus, I believe, last night. So I feel like finances are kind of a big subject. And that kind of is across the board, but I feel like it's pretty heavy in the water signs today. Let's see. I just keep hearing like money concerns. So, Mahavidya. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when our heart nudges us toward a different way. We have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate. Whatever the logical mind has to say about them, you are outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior outcome. So that's good news right off the bat. Krishna. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing over all concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. So, it's really asking you to give it up to the divine, any of your concerns. Really, you gotta sometimes unburden yourself and kind of, I know that's the hardest part of manifesting more into your life, but it is also the biggest part is letting go of your outcome and knowing that you're going to be fine regardless of what happens, right? Bhadrakali. It says, there's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Like I was saying, just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in, it does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy. Be kind to yourself. And also, be mindful of where you're investing your energy, even in friendships and everything. That's very important, okay? Alright. Pisces. The words heart nudges and desire are also kind of popping out to me in these cards. I feel like you're intuitively being drawn to something here. I feel like intuitively you're feeling called or pulled. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, so make sure you're taking care of yourself, being gentle with yourself. Treat yourself the way that you would treat your partner, that's self-love, is when you love yourself in the same way that you love your partner. The blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time, right? So now it's time to integrate the shadow. After the Great Awakening, that's where the shadow work comes in. In order to be a light worker, you must practice within the realms of the shadows, right? And that doesn't mean be a dark worker or, anything like that. It means you need self-awareness. You need to face the shadow within and see the parts of you that are not light. And that's a hard thing because we all want to see ourselves as completely light beings, but we all fall short. Because for every ray of light, there's a shadow. So if you're a light being, then you're going to have a big shadow, and that's something that needs confronted and addressed and integrated. When you integrate your shadow, it's like an acceptance of it as yourself, as an aspect of self. And, you know, once you've integrated that and you understand, then you don't allow yourself to be controlled by it. Now it's within your control because that is yours. You know, how you respond, even. Like, you can feel whatever the fuck you want. How you respond is ultimately what dictates how things turn out for you, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, moving onward. Let's see, Pisces. Four of Swords. Yeah, right now is the time for rest. Like it says in the water your garden, it's time for rest. You know, it's time to nourish your body. Sometimes the best way to save the world is to take care of yourself. Right? The world can't have you in any energy that isn't your best energy, right? Because you gotta be showing up for it, right? You signed up for this spiritual work, so now you gotta do the work, you know. And it's like part of that is learning how to relax and be gentle with yourself and enjoy yourself and do things that you want to do rather than things that you feel obligated to do. Living kind of as your own highest authority, right? Because when you accept this relationship with the divine, you realize that you are an aspect of God and therefore your own highest authority, right? Two of Cups tells me you could be in union or about to be. It does look very happy. Like, I see a lot of mutual energy in that. It's very sweet. Three of Swords in reverse. I like that. It's like there's a lot of trust in this connection. It's like you don't feel like this is somebody who would ever break your heart. I feel like you feel that this is your forever person. There's a lot of trust. There's a lot of, this is very, like, calm energy between the two of you with the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords in reverse. It's like there's just so much understanding there. Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse tells me that you have no second thoughts about this, no doubts in your mind. You made up your mind about this connection. This is it for you. The Hermit in reverse. You could have Virgo in your chart. Also, it's really talking about, like, it's, you know, kind of a time to climb out of your shell, out of your comfort zone a little bit. And and it's kind of funny because your comfort zone, ironically, is within the discomfort because your comfort zone is helping others, and now you need to be like put yourself in the discomfort of helping yourself and loving yourself the way that you love your partner. Yeah, whomever I'm reading for is definitely in union and very certain of this union. It's very written in stone, I would say. Yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse is like, I'll never walk away. That's what I'm saying. I'll never walk away from this. Okay, that's cute as fuck. Okay. I like that energy. It's very fucking sweet. Two of Swords in reverse tells me that you're not at peace with something, though, right? So there's a lot of clarity that it's not your relationship that you're not at peace with. There is something here, right? And in the beginning, I did kind of talk about financial things, and I do feel like that energy. Like, there's something that kind of like you feel concerned about. The Hanged Man. You feel like there's a holdup or some sort of thing that makes it harder for you to progress, or like there's a hang up, there's a challenge here, right? The Magician in reverse, it's like you want to manifest more for yourself and your family, and it's like you're not feeling super resourceful in that, or you feel limited in your resources. Because the Magician in the upright has all resources, right? I'm seeing kind of this lack mentality, right? So the best way to manifest is, especially money, is for one, don't talk about it. Rule number one, never talk about what you wish for. And then also, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ways to manifest money. I think my favorite resource, though, for learning manifestation, and I say it in almost every video I feel like, is this. There's an audiobook on YouTube if you guys, you know, want that. But it basically says that, or it's the, oh my god, words. I know them, okay? Oh my gosh. Florence Scovel Shinn. She wrote a book called Your Word is Your Wand, and it's all about manifesting. And I feel like that would really help you right now. Or, you know, really dive deep into researching manifestation. I should actually do a video on manifestation, I feel. Because I feel like that's been a big subject, at least in the last couple of months. Yeah, Five of Swords is like feeling conflicted, feeling kind of like stressed out. Seven of Cups. Ooh. Now that's interesting. Okay. So I see the Seven of Cups with the Five of Cups in reverse, clarifying that, right? Seven of Cups is like there's somebody who may be like looking at you like an option, even though you're in a connection. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, I don't think that they really talk about this, but I feel like there's some romantic feelings involved with that Seven of Cups. With the Five of Cups in reverse, though, it tells me that you're rejecting that. It tells me that, you know, even though this energy is coming towards you, it's like you're not wasting your love on that situation. You're not throwing your love down the drain either. Because you're very solid in your connection. With the Four of Cups here, that really clarifies how solid you are in your connection, right? This is like spouse energy. This is like, no, I'm with my forever person. I don't need that. And it's like this complete disinterest in anything outside of your connection. I feel like there's a lot of attention to your connection in this. And I feel like that's really where your mind's at. Like, you're really focused on the love in your soul right now, right? And like how you don't want to fuck that up. This could be like a work person or, you know, something, but somebody who's definitely in your circles who's kind of eyeballing you, right? I'm looking at an eyeball right now in one of these, and it's like, yeah, I feel like they observe you, they like somebody else has caught an interest in you, and you're not really, you're not interested. And you're like, no, I'm good. Yeah, taking to heart shows up, and that tells me that you're just following your heart. You know, your heart tells you what you, you know, what's real. And you don't want any false connections. You don't want superficial connections. You want something authentic, something deep. You want what you already have. And that's a beautiful place to be. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.